We water love with promises, placed it by the window of her. But some gardens don't die from drought, they die from silence. You left your shadow on the bedroom wall, perfume in the air like you never fall. Petals on the floor from a Valentine light. We said forever, but forever got shy. I kept the vase where the sunlight used to stay, watched red turn brown day after day. We smiled for pictures, but truth still knew the roses weren't the only thing that died too. Every I'm fine was a thorn in disguise. Every I love you had tears in its eyes. You were holding a garden already through, and when your heart left, the roses died too. The roses died too when you walked away. Petals couldn't breathe what we couldn't say. Love lost its color, the sky turned blue, and the silence grew louder than me and you. Yeah, the roses died too in the quiet room. Hope fell apart like a wilted bloom. If love was a garden we never knew, when you stopped fighting, the roses died too. You stopped praying over what we built, started sleeping next to regret and guilt. I felt the distance before the goodbye, heard it in the way you stopped asking why. Our roots got tangled in pride and fear, water with doubts we refused to hear. We kept rearranging what we outgrew, pretending the sin wasn't fading too. We were too hard scared to confess, dancing around what we couldn't address. And love don't survive what we won't pursue, so when we gave up, the roses died too. The roses died too when you closed the door, left my tears soak in the kitchen floor. Every memory bruised in the faded you, even the good felt fragile and few. Yeah, the roses died too in the midnight air, thorns in my chest where your hands weren't there. If love was a fire, it burned right through, and when the flame left, the roses died too.
Maybe love don't always leave in flames. Sometimes it leaves in unfinished sentences, in untouched cups of coffee and flowers that once meant everything. Maybe we didn't lose each other in one storm. Maybe we faded, petal by petal.
I cleaned the vase, let the sunlight in, opened the curtains to heal again. Some things die so truth can bloom, some endings clear out crowded rooms. I kept one thorn just to remind how love can be gentle and still unkind. But I won't let heartbreak rewrite my view. Just because we did doesn't mean I do. Yeah, the roses died too when you walked away, but I found new seeds in the pain you gave. Love lost its color, then came back new. And every ending buries you. The roses died too, but so did the fear, and what survived is stronger here. If love's a garden, I'll finally know when we let go, something else grew. Not every flower is meant to stay, but every season teaches you how to bloom again. We water love with promises, placed it by the window of her. But some gardens don't die from drought, they die from silence. You left your shadow on the bedroom wall, perfume in the air like you'd never fall. Petals on the floor from a Valentine light. We said forever, but forever got shy. I kept the vase where the sunlight used to stay. Watched red turn brown day after day. We smiled for pictures, but truth still knew the roses weren't the only thing that died too. Every I'm fine was a thorn in disguise. Every I love you had tears in its eyes. You were holding a garden already through, and when your heart left, the roses died too. The roses died too when you walked away. Petals couldn't breathe what we couldn't say. Love lost its color, the sky turned blue, and the silence grew louder than me and you. Yeah, the roses died too in the quiet room. Hope fell apart like a wilted bloom. If love was a garden we never knew, when you stopped fighting, the roses died too. You stopped praying over what we built, started sleeping next to regret and guilt. I felt the distance before the goodbye, heard it in the way you stopped asking why. Our roots got tangled in pride and fear, water with doubts we refused to hear. We kept rearranging what we outgrew, pretending the sin wasn't fading too. We were too hard scared to confess, dancing around what we couldn't address. And love don't survive what we won't pursue, so when we gave up, the roses died too. The roses died too when you closed the door, left my tears soak in the kitchen floor. Every memory bruised in the faded you, even the good felt fragile and few. Yeah, the roses died too in the midnight air, thorns in my chest where your hands weren't there. If love was a fire, it burned right through, and when the flame left, the roses died too.
Maybe love don't always leave in flames. Sometimes it leaves in unfinished sentences, in untouched cups of coffee and flowers that once meant everything. Maybe we didn't lose each other in one storm. Maybe we faded, petal by petal.
I cleaned the vase, let the sunlight in, opened the curtains to heal again. Some things die so truth can bloom, some endings clear out crowded rooms. I kept one thorn just to remind how love can be gentle and still unkind. But I won't let heartbreak rewrite my view. Just because we did doesn't mean I do. Yeah, the roses died too when you walked away, but I found new seeds in the pain you gave. Love lost its color, then came back new, and every ending buries you. The roses died too, but so did the fear, and what survived is stronger here. If love's a garden, I'll finally know when we let go, something else grew. Not every flower is meant to stay, but every season teaches you how to bloom